Yeah, the differences between the bank POS and a company POS. Like I said, I have both. I'm making use of both, and there are some advantage and disadvantage of both. Now I'll take it one after the other. For the bank POS, when I started using the bank POS was what I started out with when I started running my POS business. And because I had no option, I don't have money to go for a company POS, and I was stopped. So I said, all the same, we need to get something done. So I started the bank POS, started with the bank POS, and one of the disadvantages of a bank POS is that the rate is a killer. For instance, when you running a transaction of 5,000 naira, the charge supposed to be 100 naira. The bank will take a sum of 50 naira to themselves and pay you 50 naira as a commission. It's just as if you're working for them. That is one disadvantage about accompanying POS. So you can have all the money to yourself. So another disadvantage of a bank POS is that some of the bank POS, like the one I use, the Stanbic Bank, debits customers twice. Like for instance, when someone wants to withdraw 5,000 naira, instead of removing 5,000 naira from their account, they go ahead and remove 5,100 naira from their account, regardless of if even if the customer has that 100 naira on their 5,000, or that 5,000 naira is just the money in their account. So when there's no 100 naira in addition to any amount of money they want to withdraw, the the bank POS will not respond. They will either say insufficient fund. So what I always do when I'm using my bank POS is that if a customer wants to withdraw a sum of 5,000 naira and the customer is giving me 100 naira cash as the charge rate, I'll tell the customer that that customer shouldn't worry about the 100 naira. Then I will input 4,900 into the POS machine, because the 100 naira is going to the bank. They are automatically going to remove 100 naira from that account. So when I do 49, I give the person 5,000, and then I collect the 100 naira charge rates back from the customer. What some of the POS agent does is that they charge the customer and the bank also charge the customer, and it scares many customers away, because they'll be like, "Ah, after I've paid for charges, they still debited me of another charge. Are you the one?" And it always causes a whole lot of issues. So for me, I try avoiding that by informing my customer how it goes. And one thing about the advantage, I've spoken about the disadvantage now. The advantage of bank POS over a company POS is that you can start your POS business without getting to buy or pay for a POS terminal or machine. So for the advantages of a company POS over a bank POS, the charge rate is friendly, very, very friendly. For instance, I have a company POS called Money Points. For every 1,000 to 5,000 naira transaction, they charge me, for 1,000 naira, they charge me 5 naira. For 2,000 naira, they charged 10 naira. For 3,000 naira, they charged 25 naira. For 5,000 naira, they charge 26, and that is how it is. So if I'm charging my customer 10,000 naira, is normally 200 naira, and then for 10,000 naira transaction, the charge rate on money point is 50 naira. So I have the rest of the 150 to myself. So that is a huge bonus that most of the bank POS or most of the bank won't give to their agents. So let me stop there, and in the next video we'll talk more. So guys, I hope you find this video helpful. Do well to subscribe, turn on the notification button, and share this video. Thank you.